This film I came across solely by mistake. The title kind of jumped out at me at first due to its weird spelling. Not sure if that's on purpose, if they're just trying to stand out from the shit ton of other zombie movies that are out there. But it was a zombie movie. And I kind of have a weak spot for zombie movies. This was a 2010 release directed by David Reynolds, who really hasn't done anything else. The film opens up with a man running from zombies. Shocker. And not to nitpick, but is that guy screaming out for peroxide? We cut to a military base that receives a distress call from the troops and find out that they were actually trainees stuck behind what's called the wall. Whatever the fuck that is. It's decided a group of Army Rangers will be sent in to recover the lost team and gather samples of the apparent new zombies. And then we get the opening credits, which apparently were filmed underwater or something like that. I think so anyway, because I can't actually read most of them. And the only one I can make out is David Reynolds, the director, writer, lead actor, and special effects guy of this movie. As long as it's not Tommy Wiseau, I can deal with that, I guess. We get our first look at our Ranger team that entered from underwater for some reason. And to be honest, the film actually doesn't look that bad for a low-budget film. I've seen a lot worse done with a lot more money. And the idea of zombies that actually eat other zombies due to a mutation in the virus is original. And that's really hard to come by in zombie movies. So I gotta give him props there too. Unfortunately, the rest of this 50-minute long film isn't that original at all. Though it does carry this kind of sense of logic behind it that's missing from a lot of zombie films. Like shooting the infected right away with no questions asked. That's pretty fucking new for most zombie films these days. The cinematography is well done. The makeup looks pretty nice. And well, even the acting isn't half bad. I'd say give this guy a higher budget, maybe some known actors that have worked a little bit more in the field, and he could make a sustainable movie. Though it is slightly repetitive. There's a lot of scenes of just guys being chased by zombies, followed by another chase scene of guys being chased by zombies. And though it doesn't get really boring, I credit that mostly to the film's short runtime. They do attempt to throw a little bit of a twist at the ending, but it's pretty predictable, especially for anyone who's a fan of the genre. All in all, though, I'd say give the movie a watch. They got it up for free on their site, or you can just find it on YouTube. It's not that bad, and it's a pretty good way to kill, an hour. Better than most shit that they have on TV these days. It's not a reality show, so props for that. Anyway, that's this episode of The Cynic. See you next time, film fans.